Hey guys, this is Nintendo Cube 7 and I'm gonna be doing a review for one of my favorite a game that's in one of my favorite series, which is Pokemon Emerald for the GBA. So to start out the review, I'll just be showing the intro to the game. Okay, Pokemon. Let's get started. When you start a new game, you'll come to this guy, and his name's Birch. He's a Pokemon professor, or that's what he calls himself. So, he shows you a Pokemon and tells you about him. I'm just gonna skip through this stuff pretty quick, because it's not really needed. But he'll ask you a couple questions, like whether you're a boy or a girl, and I'll choose boy. So then he'll ask you your name, just some basic stuff, and that's about it. Personally, I like this version of Pokemon the best, just because it's like as good as it gets, basically, because it's got more stuff than any of the other ones have, and it's come a long way from yellow or blue or red, any of the first Pokemons for handheld. So he'll just talk a little bit longer and the game will start. So when the game begins, you'll be in this little box just sitting there. You can't really do anything, and then it'll just come to a stop. The door will open and you can go outside. So you hop out of this moving truck, and your mom will greet you as soon as you get out, and she'll tell you all about where you were and what happened and everything. So she tells you that you moved into a new town called Littlefoot Town, and she's gonna bring you inside and do a bunch of moving and everything, but nothing's really important, so I edited it out. Then she tells you to go over here and meet this person named May, which is your rival in the game. If you've ever played any of the other Pokemon handheld games, you know that you have a rival, usually named Gary. But yeah, so this is your rival. And if you choose girl, your rival will be a boy. So, when you go up into the tall grass, you'll come across this guy that's getting chased around in circles by a Pokemon. Now you have to save him, so you go over to his bag, and you have 3 Pokeballs. Each one has a Pokemon in it. This one is Trico, grass-type Pokemon. Pretty cool. And then you have Torchic, this fire-type Pokemon. So he's like the best that you can choose, basically. And then you have Mudkip, this water Pokemon. So I'll choose Mudkip because he's one of my favorite Pokemon. Alright, so you go into this battle, right? And you don't really know what to do. Well, there's 4 main components: fight, bag, Pokemon, run, and there's also the 2 stat bars things that show the things for both Pokemon. So you choose fight, and then you have a list of attacks. Since this Pokemon's only a level 5, it doesn't really have like a lot of attacks. He only has tackle and growl. So I'll just take out this level 2 because it's really easy, and he's done. So basically you save. After you save Professor Birch, he'll thank you and then bring you back to his laboratory, and he'll let you keep whichever Pokemon you chose. and it'll ask you if you want to give it a nickname. I'll just say no. So you start leveling this guy up and just keep gaining XP and learning new attacks. And you're not limited to one Pokemon. Like right now, you're watching me catch another Pokemon, so you can have up to 6 at a time, and then you can posit them if you don't want them. So you can have up to 6 Pokemon in a team at the same time. So again, when you catch a Pokemon, all its information will be sent to a Pokedex. So I'll show you the Pokedex right now. It's basically a big, huge book of all the Pokemon that you've seen, and trust me, it's not this small. There's up to like 200 something Pokemon in the game, and so yeah, you can choose between a lot of them, and it'll give you a bunch of information on the Pokemon that you've caught, like area, cry, and size, and everything. And then if I go to a Pokemon that I haven't caught yet, I'll go to this guy. Alright, so I can't really get the size. I can get the cry and area, but it doesn't have all the extra information that the other ones do. But overall, this game is super addicting, and it can last you over 100 hours if you really get addicted to it. And the purpose of the game is to catch a bunch of Pokemon, train them all, go to gym battles. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff to do. The game's a lot of fun. I suggest you go get it.